Okay, so I got this corner done
Yesterday, yeah.
yesterday, as you saw. So this morning I found another window, and that window came out of one pile of junk. This window came out of another pile of junk. That window, actually Meyer had at the other house when we bought the other house.
Mm-hmm.
Little Willie had gotten a bunch of windows, and he had tied them to the fence to keep them from blowing over, and just left them there. And they were that's where that one came from.
All grown up.
Yeah, that's where that one came from. This one, Julie and Frank went to Habitat for Humanity. They have stores where they have leftover stuff from building projects, and they bought a stack of windows that they were going to use on a project that they wound up not doing. So they had a big stack of windows, and so they asked me if I wanted them, and of course I said yes, and they brought them. So
And they both opened.
that's where this one came from, and 3 of the windows out of the in the other barn. So this one I hung. They're supposed to hang up and down, but I didn't want to hang it that way because that would just glass too close to where goats' heads are. Not a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I did was I hung it so that it's one of those screw type, just like the other ones. I hung it so I could open it.
Perfect.
No, it's not, because I actually hung it upside down. I meant to do it the other way. So I'm going to have to take it down and redo it.
Oh, okay, great.
Some asshole did that the wrong way. Now it's upside down. So every time it'll rain, it pour right in. I meant to do it the other way so that when I put it out, it would shed the water. And of course, I put 4 billion screws in it.
Oh no. But they're screws, not nails.
Yeah, so yay. Okay, so half of what I did today, I now have to undo.
That reeks. I'm
This is what
sorry.
happens when you don't have good help or no help.
That's right.
Okay, also, I'm using crap, I'm using garbage. Why am I using pressure treated in places? I got pressure treated along the bottom. I'm doing pressure treated at the bottom.
Of the
I did,
roof.
yes, at the bottom of the roof. That's because these are the areas most likely to get wet and most likely to get damaged and most likely to get bugs.
Yeah.
So I spent the money, I bought the 2x4s, and I'm putting them on the ends so that we don't have any rot.
That makes
Now
sense.
I get to pull that window out and redo it.
Woohoo! Not.
Yay.
It looks.
Thanks, God!
I'll be back.
Thanks a lot, God!
I'll be back.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I've spent a lot of the day doing cross bracing and all this shit. And of course, I had to re-put this window in. So what I wanted it to do, when you saw it the wrong way, this is what I wanted it to do. Now, unlike before, now when it rains, if the rain comes in, the window will kind of act like an awning and
Yeah.
send the water away. And but it's wrong. It's supposed to be hanging this way, and I've hung it on its side. So.
Yeah, but that would be useless. The goats would hit it and everything else,
Well,
and
that's
wouldn't.
what it is in the other barn. That's
Yeah.
how I know they'll hit it.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyway, so, and like I said, I did a lot of cross bracing and a lot of stuff just out of garbage wood.
Yeah, because it's going to be completely covered, and you've got that side. That side's almost completely covered.
That side's almost completely tanned. I'm too lazy to walk over to my shop and get the wheels for my the metal cutting discs for my angle grinder, so I could cut that piece. Has to be cut. You know how it is. You get to the work site, you don't want to go get anything.
Mhm.
It's like, I already got all this other shit. Now I need one more thing. Are you kidding me? That's just the way it goes. So, I'm eating Funyuns. They come in this box that says, a box full of joy. And we get some Lay's and Frito brand stuff because they've been pretty cool through the apocalypse. So, that's my snacky stuff. Otherwise, we're eating off the farm. At any rate, what I want to talk about a little bit is I never draw plans. I always just build shit. I never do plans. I never I don't draw plans up when I build furniture. I don't draw plans when I build buildings.
When you write books.
I don't make an outline when I write books. I just write them. I just build. The only plan is in my head. Here's why I don't plan. If you're working with grade A #1 materials, you can write a plan and you can deliver exactly the building or the piece of furniture, whatever you're doing, perfectly. When you're constantly working with crap, you have to be able to say, well, the front window's not going to be the same as the back window, so let's not put them on the same side. Let's put them on different sides. You know, and you got to do shit like that. You got to be willing to say, well, I don't have a 6-foot board. I only have 5-foot board or whatever. You know, so yeah. So making plans is kind of a waste of time unless you got lots of money and all that. I have a rough plan in my head of what I wanted to do. Now, you might be saying, well, your pitch is off. My pitch is off on purpose. This side is a shorter amount. This is shorter over here on this side.
Sharper pitch, shorter.
This is sharper pitch and it's shorter on this side. It's longer on this side. This is the milk room. This makes the roof taller for longer. Okay? Since this is going to have a floor, I want it a little taller. But also, my son, the genius, is 6'3". And when we have to go out of town, which eventually I'm hoping we'll be able to leave the place again. I don't know if we ever will, as long as people keep running around like idiots spreading COVID everywhere. But hopefully we will be able to. When we leave, my son, the genius, has to come take care of the animals for us. Well, the old barn, he had to hunker down. He looked like, Hashimoto or something.
Yeah, Quasimodo, yeah.
Quasimodo. And yeah, so it was not good. Hashimoto. That sounds like a disease. But at any rate, so yeah, so it's fine to make plans and then scrap them. But I don't ever draw them out because then when I get done, I have to look at what I drew and go, oh, this is nothing like what I wanted.
Yeah.
But this is just what I have. So there you go.
Okay, we're on.
Okay, so it's the end of the 4th day of the build. We got a little behind because my son, the genius, brought me an entire trailer full of firewood, at least 5 ricks. So we stopped and did that, which thank God. But I got the front finished. I've got that side finished. I've got this side almost finished. Got the window in. You know, I screwed with the chickens. I didn't screw the chickens, I screwed with them.
the chickens.
You assholes. You're always thinking dirty shit. I say one thing, you say something else. But I'm just gonna screw this down. I'm not cutting it. Here's why. See that little piece of tin that I'd be cutting off? I have no idea what I would fucking do with that.
Yeah.
And then I would it's one more thing to have to do. Meanwhile, by doubling up like that, it's super strong. So.
Well, and there are places where it's cracked and whatever because it's old.
Oh, hell yeah, it was old when I used it the first time.
Yeah. So double thickness, not a bad thing.
It was used when I used it the first time.
That's right. Because we rescued it from that fireworks stand.
Yep. So this was used when I used it the first time. So now it's 20-something years later.
Look at that. Pinocchio's nose is growing.
There's our Bobe.
Yeah, look at that. He's grown a whole tree.
I'm just going to put a few more screws in this one and then I'm going to call it a day. Okay, the thing I hate worst and the reason why I get worst, I'm a famous internationally published author. The thing I hate worse and the reason why I'm working all day until 6 o'clock at night is because I hate the waste of time it is to put my tools up and then have to take them back out. It takes 30 minutes to put the sons of bitches up. Takes 30 minutes to take them back out. What a ginormous pain in the
Well, if you
ass.
get a roof on this, you can just leave them in here.
Well, that's when I get the roof on here. But when I get the roof on, it'll mostly be done and I won't need the fucking tools.
Exactly.
Thanks, God!
Well, you'll have help putting tools away tonight.
Anyway, it was very nice. My son and my grandson brought me a whole load of firewood, and my son made me a star wedge and 2 regular wedges. No, all you people that are asking, you cannot have my son.
He's not for loan.
He's not for loan. He's my son. You greedy bitches, go get your own kids.
Okay, say goodbye.
Goodbye!
See
Did you
you-
talk to Zeb at all? Let
Oh,
Zeb
he's
tell
talk-
him. You
Zeb.
know what? It's the apocalypse. Let Zeb tell him how he's going to school now.
Oh yeah, how are you going to school right now?
I'm doing online school, and I don't have to wake up early, so that's like the best thing about it. You don't have to wake up at like 6 a.m.
Yeah, at first it was kind of tough though, getting all caught up, right?
It was very, very tough when I started because I started a little bit late.
Yeah. But now is it bad?
It's not that bad. I have a friend who was doing the same thing, and he taught me how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Not that hard anymore.
Cool. Awesome. Anything special happening?
Not really.
Not really, just that, huh?
Yep.
So this is the special thing coming here, right?
Right.
Yep, there you go.
Oh, you poor baby.
Yeah, this is the special
Poor baby. Poor baby is a special thing. This is it?
thing.
Ugh. Any rate, okay. So I lied. I'm going to put in a couple more pieces of tin. But then I'm really quitting.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you'll do the back and the roof tomorrow, eh?
I'll do the back and the roof tomorrow. I'm cutting it close on tin.
Yeah.
Cutting it close. But that's the idea. The idea is that when I get done, maybe this whole pile will be gone.
Woohoo!
I'll build a building and get rid of the entire pile of crap.
Awesome.
That's a
Who would
win-win
ever
thing.
want to get rid of crap? Who would ever want to get rid of crap?
Well, I know, because how would we live without our garbage piles, right?
Exactly.
Where the
Okay, I'm signing off now.
okay,
I got your ass shot, so it's good.
okay.
Night night.